So now y'all want to talk about the DUI. So now y'all gonna dive in about that DUI on this upcoming reunion. Because last year, Mel was trying to assassinate his character. But now, y'all gonna ask questions and dive into what happened, how it happened, what happened afterwards, where were you, what animal it was. Was it a dog? Was it a cat? Was it a raccoon? Was it in the tree that you hit? Now all of a sudden, these are questions that's going to be asked at the reunion. If that don't prove that the entire last season and some seasons before was nothing but a gang up on one woman, I don't know what is. Because that's what it was last year, right? Mel tried to assassinate Mari's character. Kimmy all with that big energy. Oh, nobody talked about that BBL, that messed up BBL that you had, that they were saying you had and all that kind of stuff. All that foolishness and anger and malice that Kimmy had towards Mel. Are you going to have that same energy for Martell, Kimmy? Are you? I know you won't. You know why? Because you're not really mad about that DUI. Nah, Kimmy is not mad about that DUI. She's mad about that interview that I'm going to keep bringing up. That's what Kimmy is upset about. That interview. So if you have a choice to talk about the DUI or that interview, of course they're going to talk about the DUI. Because it got dismissed on a technicality. Doesn't mean that he didn't do the shit. Because he did. We all know he did. And we all know his ass wasn't in no hospital. Because, see, this is the thing. They forget the lies and things that they say. Kimmy said, and I quote, "I call the hospitals and the jails and everywhere looking for him when I woke up and realized he was not beside me. But now all of a sudden he was in the hospital concussed." Child, please. Now you want to talk about it. Carlos, you ain't shit. Because you orchestrated that attack. You sat Martell down for what he did to the Scotts with that interview. I know that's why you sat him down the way you set him down. Martell ain't been on this season like that. And Kimmy wanted to keep him isolated. Why keep him isolated? Why try to throw him off the island now, Kimmy? You scared that he just might, make a way for his Billy Goat to come in and really ruin all y'all? But Kimmy, you was the one that said you were film with her. You said you were film with her. You took up for her. Oh, she's not no side chick. Her name is Ariane. She has a name. That was you, Kimmy. Now all of a sudden, since him and, as you call her, I'm going to call her by her name, because, you were showing her so much respect. Ariane did that interview with that Hines lady. I'm going to be respectful to them today. And that Hines lady let it be known that Marceau and your husband had her at the same time. Now all of a sudden, you're mad about this. Martell laughing about the DUI. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Y'all sat up there and y'all did what y'all did to Mel. I hope that Martell go ahead on and marry that girl so she can come on the show if the show's still standing. Because that's the only thing that's keeping her off the show. I know everybody was like, oh, she's coming. Until Martell marries her, there's no reason for her to come. Mel gone. What's the storyline? Her whole storyline is an old tale since the beginning of the time. So, if he really wants to show his real life, he needs to go ahead on and marry the girl. And then she can come on and wreak havoc. Because that's exactly what's going to happen if he do. But now all of a sudden, y'all are some fickle, bogus ass people. And Carlos, you the biggest bogus ass fickle person. Because what did Mel do except resurrect your dying ass career? Literally help you resurrect your dying ass career with this show. Because you had no interest in coming to the South doing any type of reality show. And this is how you repay her. By allowing a gang up. You allow lies to be spread. You did that. You allowed Destiny to get up on that stage and did what she did. You did that. And you know you was wrong. But one thing about it, and two things for sure. What the devil meant for evil, God always turns around for good. Because now they don't have anybody to hide behind. And now they stuff is going to be put on Front Street. Whether you talk about that interview or not, it's going to be revealed that your husbands are not faithful. They are not loyal to y'all. And that Mel never lied. Period. On none of these hoes. So go ahead and talk about DUI. That's your choice. Talk about it. We still gonna get to the same conclusion. Your husband ain't shit. Y'all marriage is hanging on by a wing and a prayer. And that ain't news. Because we all see it.